Good morning, America. I'm Walter Cronkite in Monkey Eyebrow, Kentucky. It's the end of a decade, as it now is December 31st, 1969. As we near the end of this, I'm willing to say that this has been a decade I'm sure to forget, as are you. So to celebrate this, we are going to do a clip show of the decade, going from 1960 all the way to 1969 today. Hope you enjoy it, because I won't. Hello, America. We're in Monkey Eyebrow Movie Theater in 1960. Psycho's now come out, and there's been a spike in pregnancies and heart attacks. Let's find out what this is all about. Let's go. Good evening, America. These are dark times, as the Cuban Missile Crisis looms across the nation as a dark shadow. As the world looms on nuclear war, we have now brought in a special guest. Ladies and gentlemen of the United States, President John F. Kennedy.
Thank you, thank you.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening, Mr. Cronkite.
So, I've got a few questions for you from the American public.
Yeah, go ahead.
First off, what is your opinion of Fidel Castro?
Castro is a pig, an infidel pig.
I can see that. Tell me, Nikita Khrushchev, do you consider him a threat?
Who?
The Russian leader of the Soviet Union?
Oh, the Russian leader, yeah. I know all about him, yeah. He's not a good guy. No, we don't like him.
You don't? Why? Very well. Thank you. Tell me, how long do you plan to keep the blockade around Cuba?
As long as we need to, gosh dang it!
I can tell your passion.
I'm very passionate about Cuba.
I know. I thank you for your passion. Okay. Tell me, what will happen if Russia breaks the blockade?
We have drawn a line, and they will not cross this line.
I'm glad to see you're so defensive about our country, Mr. President.
Why, of course, sir.
I have one final question, and it's a different matter.
Oh, go right ahead.
What is your relationship with Marilyn Monroe? Mr. President?
God!
I'm sorry, what does this happen?
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream.
Good evening, America. I'm Walter Cronkite, coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. It's year 1963, and we are now seeing the arrival of Mr. and Mrs. Kennedy here in Texas. Let's watch.
Ooh, pretty tree.
Sure, let's go, let's go. What happened? Good evening, America. As you know, the President, John F. Kennedy, has been shot and killed. We know very little about what's happened, but we hope to find out more today. With me are people who were from the scene and hopefully give answers. Let's see what they have to say. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. So, start off. What happened?
I was driving and, what's his name got shot?
Well, what's his name is John F. Kennedy.
Oh.
And he was riding in the car and he was shot from the right side.
Okay. Who do you think shot the president?
Mother Russia.
Well, I personally think that he did not have very many enemies, so I do not know.
One final question. Do you think we'll ever know the truth behind this tragedy?
Who cares?
Yes, justice will prevail.
Well then, that was very interesting, and I'm sure that nothing will be able to top that. However, we have now an innocent bystander that was coming from the school's book repository. Here he is now. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, what happened?
No comment.
Did you see anyone who shot the president?
No comment.
Do you think we'll know the truth behind it?
Not if I get out of the country fast enough.
Good to hear. So, we now have a final special guest, ladies and gentlemen. We now have the First Lady of the United States, Jacqueline Kennedy. Mrs. Kennedy, I'm really sorry about what happened. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Here's a handkerchief for you. So, who do you think shot the president? Okay, what happened? What happened? Okay. Do you think we'll ever know the truth behind this? Fascinating stuff. One final question. Do you know about Marilyn Monroe?
Mrs. Kennedy, come back.
I'm here in 1962 at the Los Angeles Andy Warhol exhibit. I must say it's rather amazing to have pop art already here at the West Coast. Some people don't really like it, but how can you hate this? Look at it. It's pretty. Can't believe how anybody can hate that. I mean, Andy Warhol is a master. It's just awesome.
Welcome to Happy Hour with Bob Slinkovich.
Hello, I'm Bob Slinkovich, and today I am criticizing this book called The Feminine Mystique, wrote by, I don't know, it doesn't matter, it's some woman. So basically this book is wrote by a woman. A woman wrote a book. A woman. Anyway, and in this book, this woman goes off on some rant about how she loses her identity when she becomes married, which is a whole bunch full of big old poop. Cause how does a woman lose her identity when she gets married? Yeah, her last name changes, but whoop-de-doo-doo-doo's all there. Okay? I mean, her face don't change. Her first name don't change. She don't lose a leg. She looks the same. She don't lose her identity. Anyway, so my opinion on this book, and I think I speak for the whole public of America when I say this. The woman who wrote this book needs to put down her pen, go back in the kitchen, pick up a frying pan, and make me some fried chicken, god dang it! Thank you for your time today. I've appreciated having you as my guest.
And that was Happy Hour with Bob Slinkovich.
Well, 1960s. It was a wonderful time. It was a time full of rebellion, pot, hippies, fun, and pot. Now, some of the famous people during this time were Elvis Presley, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and the Beach Boys. Now, they had lots of good music. Some of them were pot smokers, some of them weren't. But a lot of their famous songs were I Want to Hold Your Hand, Oh Pretty Woman, and The Twist.
Well, America, that was sure exciting. That's to show you never make out with your boss's daughter and get transferred to Vietnam. Anyhow, Colonel Phineas and myself are going to go see this conspicuous rundown warehouse. Gosh, I hate my job. Anyhow, we're going to go see what exactly is going on. Probably give me nightmares. Colonel. I have damn nice shoes. I think I've told you that before. America, we got a special treat for you. We got a live interrogation with a communist prisoner right now.
What do you say? What are you saying? I can't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Where's your communist base?
Oh, I cannot understand. You just called me a vanilla. You just called me a vanilla. What? One more question. What do you know about Marilyn Monroe?
Huh?